Hey everyone, Token Dave over here, dorky token black guy who's just trying to get by. And welcome to another edition of the Godzilla Garage, where I exclusively talk about Godzilla and Godzilla related content. Spoiler warning, I am going to be giving away spoilers to what happened in Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019. So if you've not watched the movie yet and are sensitive about spoilers, stop this video right now. You have been warned. Okay, so Toho has a top five, the top five, top five kaiju. And they are Gojira, of course, Masuda, King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla, and Rodan. Now, if you are not familiar with most of them, you will be by now due to the fact that Godzilla King of the Monsters is out. And of the top five, one of them really no one really talks about. And he is one of my top three of the kaijus, and that is Rodan. And last year, I did a video stating that Rodan gets a raw deal. And Rodan was also the first movie that I reviewed for my first edition of Kaiju. And, now he's forever going to no longer have any credibility after the events of Godzilla King of the Monsters. Alright, so here's the deal. Rodan's original movie, simply titled Rodan, in my personal opinion, is really good and very enjoyable, but it was a mixed bag. And I think the average person, is going to come off, wishy-washy with it. And after that movie, the suit was awesome, Rodan himself was cool, but then when he appeared in when he appeared in Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, his look got really silly and really doofy. But despite that look, he was still pretty much, a cool character. He fought Godzilla for a couple of days, actually. He was able to take the atomic blast. He was an uneasy ally of Godzilla. He was pretty cool, And then the Heisei era came. Well, before the Heisei era, Destroyer Monsters kind of reduced that after he got knocked off by the flying saucer, but, But then the Heisei era came, and goddamn, what the hell did they do to him? Granted, they gave him a power-up to actually shoot a radiation beam, but Jesus Christ, he just got his ass kicked, multiple times. And he dies and transfers his energy to Godzilla, giving him Red Spiral Ring. Now, we go to Godzilla Final Wars, the Millennium Era, where he gets his ass kicked, Goldberg WWE style, going through people. So, yeah, people have not talked about Rodan, have not had the best impression of him. And King of the Monsters does not do him any justice, because, good God, he comes off like a bitch yet again, getting his ass kicked by King Ghidorah, which we all saw coming, but then bowing and being his little bitch and lackey to him, only to fight Mothra and then just get stabbed and then bow out of the whole fight until, Godzilla actually ends up beating Ghidorah. And then what happens? Who's the first one running to bow down to Godzilla? Rodan. Oh, God. And now everybody on the internet is calling Rodan the Starscream of, the Monsterverse. Heck, even, Alex the Hunted, he made a mention of Rodan pretty much being the Krillin of the Godzilla series, thanks to Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Why does everyone do this to this character? First off, they don't fully take advantage, of what he's capable of doing. When he flies, he blows people away. You see that in the movie. But he also has a wind breath. He's able to breathe on things, causing wind. Something that you have not seen since the original movie. And to top it off, in the Heisei movie, Godzilla vs. Godzilla 2, they gave him, a fire beam ability. Why couldn't they have, him basically engulfing things in flames using the wind? Guys, oxygen heavily feeds off of fire, and what has a lot of oxygen but wind? And then, like in the movie, granted, King of the Monsters, gives him a nice look and everything. He comes from the volcano like he did in the original, but they didn't give him a beam or anything like that, and they just made him, so frail and weak that it's just ridiculous. And all I gotta say is, Rodan, I'm sorry that they do you like this, but rest in peace to your credibility and respect, man. Hopefully, in the new Toho, franchise or connected universe, they do you some justice, but I'm not holding my breath. Agree? Disagree? Please drop me a comment below, give me a like, follow me on Facebook at Token Dave, or Twitter and Instagram at TokenDave80, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when a new video loads. But until then, this has been Token Dave, dorky token black guy who's just trying to get by. Catch up with y'all later.